Hi, Pelvic Floor family. We've missed you. We have missed you during this time, and we've missed learning with you and sharing with you, and we are so excited to bring you our boundary self-care and meditation class in this new virtual format.
Gosh, we've been living through an unprecedented time. It kind of feels like we're in a big pause. But the really good thing about a pause is we get to evaluate whether the life that we left is the same life that we want to go back to when the pause is over.
When you look back at your pre-COVID practice and you think about how you felt and how things were going, were you shouldering a little bit too much of the responsibility in the pursuit of wellness for your patients? Or maybe when you were coming home after a day of work, was there a lack of energy, patience, connection, tolerance, or ability to engage with your loved ones, or even to sit with yourself? Or maybe were you having enough energy and bandwidth and permission to care for everybody else in your life, but not quite for yourself?
Do you ever feel like you're taking your patients home with you and forgetting to leave them at the clinic? Or maybe taking them on your pillow and in bed with you so that when you wake up in the morning, your tank is already on empty. Gosh, if any of those scenarios sound familiar, we get it.
100%. That was us. Dead on. That was Jen. That was me. Different reasons, different backgrounds, different drives in our subconscious causing that. But the effect was the same. And you know what? We hear you guys telling us about this all the time at classes, like you are. We were also very good therapists. We had taken classes on how to differentially diagnose. We had learned how to do great manual therapy. We were really good at helping our patients be well. But we weren't so well. And Jen and I were struggling because there was no manual, there was no handbook, there was no guide. Nowhere in our education or in our work training manuals did it talk about saving enough for you and how to have a boundary. And so we had to learn. We had to study. We had to read so many different things. Oh gosh, learn from different teachers, read different thoughts, try different things, get into the research. We had to do some really deep digging. Why? Why did we feel the need to be the hero in the story of our patients? And at the end, it's a lifelong process, but there definitely was a change, a huge change. And then we went back and we kept teaching, and we kept hearing from people how tired and spent they were. And we felt really compelled to try to put this into a package to bring to you so that you could learn from our mistakes.
So here's what we put together. We went through how the brain works with pain, with trauma, with PTSD, and we're going to equip you with a whole new tool bag to deal with those kind of patients that might contribute to some of your burnout. We're going to take a deep dive into meditation. We're going to practice it. We're going to understand how it works. We're going to learn how to prescribe it to our patients and how to use it as the powerful, influential neuro downregulator that it is. We're going to talk a lot about boundaries and really look at how healthy boundaries enable you to go home with more energy and have a shared responsibility model with your patients. And that energy that you gain through healthy boundaries, we're going to talk about self-care, how to care for you so that you can care for the people in your lives with the love and attention that you want to give them, and to build a life that you love and reflects your values.
Transformation isn't just a thought. It's not just an intention. It takes a little work. It takes a little time. And that's why we're so stinking excited about this format, because we get to kind of cheat and sneak in before the class now and give you some pre-meditation and some reading and some different self-exploration tools to kind of start this train going and to build some momentum. Then we get together for 2 days over the weekend and really dive deep. We get to meet each other, learn from each other's stories, learn tools, practice meditating together, really do a lot more digging and to really learn the research behind it. Like, this is a touchy-feely class, but we're going to give you so much research why, and that'll compel you to use these actions in your life and in your practices because you'll better understand. Then we get to part for a week. You get to go home. We give you some exercises we want you to do every day, certain meditations, certain more deep self-exploration, and then we get to come back again for 2 days. Now we know each other. We get to dive deeper. It's a really safe environment. We get to do more and more exploring, and we get to really leave this weekend deeply transformed. We really.
So if all, oops, sorry, babe, go ahead.
Good.
So if all that sounds good for you, we would love to invite you to a transformative, intimate weekend and give you the opportunity to equip you to change the way that you practice and to build a life that you're going to love. Thanks, guys. We hope to see you soon.
Bye.